Hello and welcome back to Creative Edmo. I hope you enjoyed the explanation video of wild duck. In this video, I'll be discussing some objective type questions from this chapter. It will help you in revising the story. So before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe. Now, this is a type of context question. That is, you have to answer with reference to the given context. So few lines may be given from the story and you have to answer keeping that in mind. Okay. So the speck plummeted. Speck here refers to the gun, the black dot, the leader of the formation or the dark cloud. So what's the correct answer? The answer is C, the leader of the formation. Now, if you got confused by this question, I suggest that you watch the explanation video again. We discussed about it in detail there. Link is given in the description box. Now the next question. Sometimes you may get a question regarding the meaning of a word. So you must remember your word meanings too. We discussed it. Okay. So plummeted means got hurt, started bleeding or fell very fast and suddenly. And the correct answer is fell very fast and suddenly. So the leader of the formation, the bird was shot by the boy and he plummeted. He fell very fast and suddenly. Next question. Which of these statements is true? The boy was excited about hunting. The father was excited about hunting. Both A and B or none of the above. So the correct answer is B. The father was excited about hunting. I hope you remember that the boy was barely talking. He wasn't excited about hunting. But when he saw the birds, he was spellbound because watching birds was his passion, not hunting them. Okay. A ribbon of black dots billowed out of the horizon. Now, what does the phrase a ribbon of black dots refers to? Is it smoke, birds, buckshot or bulrushes? Now, bulrushes were the plants and buckshot refers to the small balls of metal fired from a shotgun. Okay. So, the correct answer here is birds. Okay. So I hope you remember the meaning of the words billowed and horizon. We discussed it in the previous video. So horizon is where the land or water and the sky seem to meet. And if something billows out, it rises up suddenly. Okay. So there were so many birds that they looked like a ribbon of black dots. Okay. In the previous video, I explained this with the help of a picture. I hope you remember that. So these birds, they suddenly came out of the horizon, like how the smoke rises up suddenly in the same way. Okay, so the correct answer is option B. Where did the duck fall? It fell just behind the bulrushes, it fell in the boat, it fell near the horizon or it fell in the pond. So the correct answer is it fell just behind the bulrushes. Option A. So these were the plants. Okay. Next question. Next question. Pointing at the sky like the ragged sail of a toy boat. I hope you remember this line from the chapter. So the question is, what was pointing at the sky? Was it the gun resting across the boy's knee, the oar which was tucked in, the bulrush, or the broken wing of the bird? Now the correct answer is option D, the broken wing of the bird. So the broken wing of the bird has been compared to the ragged sail of a toy boat. Sad but a beautiful comparison, isn't it? They come in clouds. Who said these words? Now, who said to whom questions are quite popular with the teacher. It's easy to score marks in such questions, but for that you must remember to read the chapter carefully. Otherwise, you may go wrong with such questions. So, the correct answer here is the man said these words, or you may write like the father said these words to his son. Okay, don't write both, anyone. They come in clouds. Here a comparison is being made between the flocks of birds and clouds. Now what is this way of comparing things called? Do you remember we discussed it? Is it metaphor, simile, alliteration or none of the above? So the correct answer is Metaphor. As you may remember that simile is when you compare things by using words like, as, etc. For example, as light as a feather, he fought like a lion. But in metaphor, the comparison is indirect, like in the given sentence. Okay, so the correct answer is metaphor. Okay, now just for your knowledge, alliteration is a poetic device. It is the repetition of consonant sounds. A, E, I, O and U are the vowels, isn't it? Rest of the alphabets are consonants. So in sentences like Betty bought some butter, B sound has been repeated. So it's alliteration. The next question is, what is the writer trying to say? What does the writer mean by these words? They come in clouds. Options are, they hide in clouds and come. They come only when it's about to rain. They come in such large numbers that they appear to form huge clouds. So the correct answer, it must be obvious by now, it's option C. They come in such large numbers that they appear to form huge clouds. Okay. Now the next question is, the boy was compassionate, indifferent, courageous, or both? A and C. Now the correct answer is option D, both A and C. Now sometimes students are in a rush to complete the exam. So they see a correct option and without bothering to read all the options, they immediately write option A, boy was compassionate, isn't it? So don't make this mistake. Please read the question calmly and choose the best option. The boy was both compassionate as well as courageous. So he was bold enough to tell his father that he threw the gun away, isn't it? Now that requires courage, standing up for what you believe in, isn't it? But it didn't kill your duck. It gave you your duck. What is it here? Now I hope you remember that the father said these words to his son, isn't it? So what is it here? Now it refers to the gun. And what did the boy do with it and why? Now it's an objective type of question, so you can write it in short. The boy threw it away because it made him sick. Okay, I hope you remember that he was horrified when he realized that the bird might be dead because he had shot the bird, isn't it? So the boy threw the gun away because it made him sick. Finally, in the end, the man was angry with his son, shocked at his son's boldness, disappointed that his son threw the gun away, or was he relieved? Now the correct answer is he was relieved. Earlier he was shocked at his son's boldness, but later on, in the end, he was filled with a sense of peace. He found he was relieved the gun had gone. So option D is the correct answer. Now you must remember the name of the author. Sometimes you may get a question about it. So author of Wild Duck, is it Ramesh Gunasekara, Romesh Gunasekara, Ramesh Gunsekhar or Romesh Gunshekhar? So you may get choices like this to confuse you. So just remember the correct spellings. It is Ramesh Gunasekara, option B. Okay, just learn the spellings. Now, what happened after the leader was shot? You remember the speck plummeted? That was the leader of the formation. So what happened after the leader was shot? The birds panicked, the birds plummeted, another bird took its place, or the birds flew away. So the correct answer is option C. Another bird took its place. Okay, I hope you remember this, that all birds were leaders by instinct. You remember that line? Now we'll discuss complete the sentences type of questions. Now there may be more than one correct answer for this, but you should get the basic point right. The basic idea should be right in your answer. Okay. So these questions are also given in your book. So the first one is, the boy watched the birds in fascination because, the answer is watching birds was his passion, or you may also write because he loved to watch birds. Any one would do. Okay. Don't write both, please. The next question, the man was able to tell the boy how the birds would move and which direction they would take because he was an experienced hunter, or you may write he had hunted birds before. Okay. The boy took the duck home because, now you have to write in short. Okay. So you may either write he felt guilty for shooting the bird, he felt horrified by what he had done, or he felt horrified that he shot the bird and broke its wing. Any one you can write. Okay. At the beginning, the man was teaching the boy to kill, but in the end, now it's very important question. So you may choose any of these options. The boy taught the man how to give life back to someone, or the boy taught the man to show compassion to other creatures, or the boy taught the man to respect all living creatures. So I hope you get the gist of it. So anything conveying this basic idea would be correct. Okay. So in the next video, I'll be discussing subjective type questions and some questions from your book. Now, if this video helped you, please like and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and please do communicate with me through comments. Okay. So see you next time. Thank you and have a nice day.